And I'm tired of looking on job sites and it say must be bilingual. Why? Why should I have to be bilingual? But I could have been bilingual. I've always wanted to learn Spanish. Fluency. I can speak a little, but I can't have a real conversation in Spanish like my dad does.
So why aren't you bilingual?
Because I didn't learn it. I didn't learn it enough to, I didn't do what I wanted to do. Go live with a family in Spain for 3-4 months where I'm.
So why didn't you go live with the family in Spain?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
Because my dad told me I could not do it. When I got older.
Now you're an adult, so what's
Nothing. It's nothing.
what's the excuse now?
Now I don't have the money now. I don't have the financial aid to back me anymore. I'm done with financial aid. Anything else I borrow, I have to pay back. So my financial aid is done. I couldn't travel the country and be gone for 6 months while I had kids. I didn't even think about it then. It didn't bother me then. What bothered me is that I had the opportunity when I graduated high school to say I had all my paperwork sent to Stanford. I went on in 12th grade, I think it was. It was either 11th or 12th grade. I went on a northern tour. We went to 7 different colleges up in Northern California. And after meeting with counselors and finding out what I really wanted to be, I always wanted to be an accountant, a teacher. I always had business sense. I loved accounting a lot. Like it was when I took accounting in high school, I knew that that's what I wanted to be, an accounting teacher or have some kind of accounting background. So when I went on a northern tour, and after talking to counselors and telling them what I wanted to do, Stanford was a college. So that's where I sent all my paperwork to. I applied all over. I got accepted to all of the colleges. I got accepted to Berkeley. I got accepted to UCLA. I got accepted to Dominguez Hills.
So what's stopping you now from going to school when with Duran you get the $1,000 a month, the extra income? Not now. I'm not talking about today. Like before, what stopped you when you had the money coming in? Why didn't you just take maybe a summer class here, summer class there? What stopped you from that? I mean, so you say the money went to your bills. So how many bills do you have for one person?
Money is still waiting. And he will never know about it.
Okay, so they send you a check and you automatically stick the whole thing into the account. Okay.
I had to use it to take care of him. I'm the only one working. That's child support.
There's child support?
That's just I need to take care of him. I need to take care of where the father is gone. More than I got when he was fucking alive. He didn't give him fucking child support.
So
Then when he was forced to take child
if it's take care of him, why does it go to the bills of your bills when those bills that you have nothing to do with him? So you've never been on food stamps?
I didn't say I've never been on food stamps.
I thought you just said you've never been on government
I said
assistance.
I'm not on food stamps.
I'm not talking about today. We're talking about before.
I'm talking about when Derek died, I was not getting food stamps. I wasn't getting food stamps. I wasn't getting any government assistance. So if I was getting money for child support from Derek's death, it went to keep a roof over our head and keep us sustained.
So where do you come up with your personal life? You want to kill yourself because of personal life.
When you say I want to kill myself, I never want to kill myself. I said I feel suicidal, but I would never kill myself.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You feel suicidal for personal issues. I'm trying to figure out what the personal issues are when you've got more than the average person to survive. You haven't had a struggle like that. And you can argue with me all you want to, but when you get a check, you don't fucking struggle with a check. You don't struggle with a check.
You get a check on you not struggling.
We're not talking about me. You said you're suicidal. I'm asking you, and you turn around to me. How the fuck is that?
What I'm saying is that every person that gets a check shouldn't have no feelings of depression because they get a check.
That's not even what we're talking about. You said you're suicidal because of your personal life. I'm asking you, what are you talking about? What personal life is so bad that you're suicidal?
I just told you that. I didn't do things fucking my way. I'm 46 now. But sometimes I just feel like I just want to go away. Just leave by myself. I want to deal with nobody. Sometimes I feel that way. Everybody gets that feeling and just wants to be away.
Only the people that have both their parents alive.
Only people that got
It's a whole nother feeling when you have both your parents alive versus when your parents have passed away at an early age. Like, let's say when you're under 10. You're not going to think the same way as somebody that still has their parents alive. I don't care what you said. You can go to a psychologist and they'll tell you the same thing. Person whose parents are dead has some psychological issues. It's just, that's the way it goes.
The most traumatizing thing that happens is like when the death of parents. Well, my kids are traumatized too because they do have a dead parent. They were young when their father died.
But we're not talking about them. We're talking about you.
But what I'm saying is my parents have nothing to do with why I'm depressed.
You're exactly right. Your parents are both alive.
Doesn't have anything.
Basically, you have no reason to feel depressed. You have no reason. You've had everything you've ever wanted and whatever you wanted to get. You've had it. Or there was a way to get it.
I have everything I want.
Some people take advantage of what the situation that they have. And it becomes too much.
I think the unique thing about working graveyards is that the clientele is quite different than night folks, where they're out and usually commit crimes. So people come in there mostly not very cooperative, which makes our job a little bit more challenging.
I mean, you can hate me for it all you want to. It's all good. I'm just saying, you're on the other side of, what's the word, paranormal. Your side, your family is alive. You don't look, you can't understand, you can't comprehend another side that your parents are not alive. My parents are not alive. We're on two different whatever you want to call it. Neither can I. Lady, both my parents passed before I was 12. I started in a foster home, and then I went back into a foster home. Can you say you did the same thing? No. So we're on two different clouds. You don't know. Exactly. I don't know yours and you don't know mine. But my opinion, not a judging, my opinion is life is a whole lot easier when my parents were alive. That means, with that said, we grow up 1 + 1 = 2, right? With that said, your parents are alive. I feel that it's a whole lot easier. It is easier. You haven't had to live life at a young age without your parents. Your parents are still healthy and going strong. And that's congratulations to you. You haven't had to look at the dark side. You say, oh, well, my husband died. Okay, it's a tragic scenario, but it's not the same as your parents. We're talking about your parents, not your kids' parents. That's a whole nother ball game. We're not talking about that. You gotta figure out one problem issue before you continue on to the next. How can you